Have you ever woken up from a dream that felt so real you had to take a moment to ask yourself, wait, is this still a dream? What if I told you that scientists, philosophers, and even some physicists are now asking a very similar question? Is our reality itself a dream? What if everything, your memories, your body, this video, is just an illusion created inside your mind? Today we are diving deep into one of the most mind-bending questions of all time. Is reality real, or are we just dreaming with our eyes open? This isn't science fiction. This is actual science. Consciousness, perception, quantum physics, and some really strange experiments that might change the way you see everything. Let's begin. Let's start with something simple. Close your eyes for 5 seconds. Now open them. What just happened? Did the world disappear when your eyes were closed? No, but your experience of it did. Here's the crazy part. Your brain is not seeing reality directly. It's creating a 3D movie inside your head based on limited input. You don't see the world itself. You see a model your brain creates from light, sound, touch, and memory. And this model? It's not perfect. It's just good enough to help you survive. Here's a quick example. Look at an optical illusion, like the spinning dancer or the dress that some people see as blue, others as white. Your eyes receive the same image, but your brain interprets it differently. That tells us your brain doesn't just receive reality, it constructs it. So, what else is your brain constructing? Let's get weird. Imagine this. You're just a brain floating in a jar, hooked up to a computer that feeds you fake signals, sounds, sights, smells. To you, it feels exactly like the real world. But none of it is real. No sky, no ground, no people, just electrical signals. This isn't just science fiction. It's a serious thought experiment used in neuroscience and philosophy to explore a terrifying idea. How do we know we're not brains in jars? Because if our brains can create a fake reality, then how do we know this isn't one of them? Now think about dreams. In a dream, we can see, hear, touch, even feel emotions. We don't know it's a dream while we're in it. That's important. Studies show that the brain regions active during dreaming and waking life are almost identical. The visual cortex, emotional centers, even language areas, all active. In fact, researchers found that dreams can feel more real than waking life because the logical part of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, is asleep. So we don't question anything. Now imagine this. What if the same thing is happening right now? What if this life, your job, your phone, your family, is just another level of dreaming? Okay, let's talk about consciousness. What is it? Science can't fully explain it yet. We know what consciousness does. It lets you feel pain, think thoughts, make decisions. But we don't know where it comes from or why it exists. Some theories say it comes from complex patterns in the brain. Others say it's an emergent property like heat from fire. But here's the weird twist. Some scientists, including physicist Roger Penrose, have proposed that consciousness might come from quantum processes inside your brain cells. Yes, quantum consciousness. Tiny particles, acting unpredictably, might be responsible for your thoughts. If true, this would mean consciousness is connected to the quantum world, where reality itself behaves in strange, dreamlike ways. Where particles can be in two places at once. Where observing something changes it. Where time might not even be linear. Sounds a lot like dreaming, doesn't it? Now let's go even deeper into the idea that this reality might not be real at all. Simulation theory? What if we're inside a super advanced computer simulation, like characters in a video game? It's a theory supported by minds like Elon Musk and theoretical physicists. Here's the logic. Technology is improving fast. One day we'll be able to simulate entire worlds with conscious beings inside. If that's possible, there could be billions of simulations and only one real reality. So statistically, it's more likely that we're inside a simulation than the original real world. You might laugh, but think about it. A few decades ago, we couldn't imagine realistic video games. Now we have VR, AI, deepfake videos. Imagine what's coming in 100 years. Could we be NPCs, non-player characters, thinking we're real? Now here's what's fascinating. Ancient spiritual traditions have been saying something similar for thousands of years. In Hinduism, there's a concept called Maya, the illusion of the material world. They believe this physical reality is not the ultimate truth. It's a dreamlike illusion we must wake up from. In Buddhism, there's a famous quote, "All that we are is the result of what we have thought." These traditions suggest that our mind, our awareness, is more real than the outside world. That waking up means understanding that the world is not as solid and fixed as we think. Maybe science is just catching up. So what's the answer? Is reality just a dream? Here's the truth. Your brain creates your version of reality. Consciousness is still one of science's biggest mysteries. Dreams feel real, and reality feels dreamlike. Quantum physics breaks our classical view of space and time. Philosophers and scientists agree. We can't prove reality is real. That doesn't mean you're dreaming. But it does mean reality is far stranger and more flexible than we think. Maybe reality is a dream we all share. Maybe waking up just means becoming aware of the illusion. So the next time you're walking in the sun or lying in bed thinking about life, ask yourself, what is real? Is it the outside world or your inner awareness? Remember, even if reality is a dream, it's still your dream. So live it fully. Ask questions. Stay curious. And if this video sparked your mind, leave a comment below. Do you think we're dreaming right now? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-expanding content from Knowledge Lab. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring. Because reality is not what it seems.